Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Hi, I'm Jack Berry, and I'm here with Gajda, who is one of the most talented people that I've ever met in golf, because she not only is a great golfer and teacher, but she's a singer, a piano player. And what do you do in your spare time, Ann?
I stitch. I'm a needle pointer as well. Yeah, I don't have a lot of free time though. So.
Well, Ann received an award from the U.S. Kids as one of the top teachers, and she's at Fox Hills, which is out in I'm not sure it's at Washtenaw County or not. Out to one of the best-known golf complexes in Michigan, and with a great teaching staff there too.
Certainly, and we're growing every day. We just opened our brand new facility 1 week ago, actually, the end of February. And we have now state-of-the-art equipment in both of our buildings and lots of room to teach and a fabulous place to teach. Yeah.
How long have you been teaching, Ann?
I've been teaching since 2005, so just about 10 years. That's golf. I've been teaching piano for about 40 years. so teaching is teaching, and one of the cool things that I find is that my music background and teaching really transfers over to golf so easily. And it was an easy transition for me to make, and that's why I can still do both.
So you get them in rhythm, is that it?
The tempo is steady.
Well, Ann is from one of the fine golfing families in the metropolitan Michigan area. Her uncle Bob was the longtime golf professional at Forest Lake Country Club, and her brother Jay has worked for the Michigan PGA and is now also working out at Fox Hills.
That's correct. That's correct. Yep. We go back a long way in our golf family, that's for sure.
Now, how did you get started then?
Well, I got started because I had two older brothers, and the little sister wanted to keep up with them. And of course, with my uncle's golf, it was natural for us to go into golf. And we all started with the Detroit Free Press Junior Golf School. And yeah, it was.
Thank you.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Where we had in the summers, we had like a golf camp, basically, two group lessons a week for 3 weeks. And if you completed 4 of the 6 lessons, you then got a pass to play any of the city courses, 9 holes for 25 cents. I guess I'm dating myself too. And the only restriction was you had to be off the first tee by 9 and off the course by 12. So we played all summer. We just played and played and played. And then, I got pretty good at it, and I was also a dancer at that time, and to me the dance background and the golf swing were connected, and it was very easy for me to love the game, you know.
What course did you play?
I played at Rouge. I don't know if it's still called Rouge now, but it was Rouge Park. And it was great. My dad would drop us off on his way down to Hudson's. He worked at downtown Hudson's in advertising photography, and he would drop us off at 7 in the morning. And when we finished our round, we'd call my mom, and she'd pick us up, and then we would get home, have some breakfast, ride our bikes back to Rouge Park, and go to the pool, play tennis. It was an ideal summer. Every day.
I wonder is that possible for kids now?
I don't believe so. Not like we had when we were growing up. But one of the things that I feel very strongly about is that kids don't we call it early specialization. It's not just golf, golf, golf. They have to explore other sports, other activities, because there's so much transfer in this game.
Well, it's one thing, though. I'll get back to the Free Press Junior Golf School for a minute, because that was one of the first things that I was assigned to do when I was at the Free Press back in 1959. So that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was just a wonderful experience. I mean, I think we could start there at age 8, and I might have been swinging a golf club before that, but I know my official training began with John J. War at Rouge Park, and like I said, it was from that point on, I've never had a summer that I didn't play golf. So we're talking a lot of years.
Well, and playing other sports, I know Jack Nicklaus has always been a firm advocate of that don't just do it 12 months of the year hitting golf balls off.
Correct. That's correct. Yeah. So
now, how many kids do you have out at Fox Hills?
Well, it's we have a very big program. I mean, we have all the junior leagues just for kids that want to come out and play, and we have huge instructional programs. I think the program that I'm most proud of is the one that I'm most involved in, and that's our girls golf club, which when I joined the LPGA in 2005, it was my goal that I would start a girls golf club, because the LPGA and the USGA have gone together and they sponsor this program, and we get so much support from them. I started in 2010 with 21 girls. In 2011 I had 78. And right now I'd say it averages about 50 to 60 girls a summer. And that's just girls ages 7 to 17. So,
how long do they play? Is it...
you mean in the program?
Right.
We start with 6 clinics. Actually, I modeled it after the Free Press Golf School, where we have the clinics first, and then they have what I call play days. And they go out on the golf course and play, just like I did. Not instruction on the course, but go out and play. Find your game and have some fun. And then we have special events. We have a mother-daughter clinic where the girls teach their moms. Parent-daughter scramble, where usually it's the father, but not always, but the dads and the girls play a scramble tournament. We take a trip down to Toledo to watch the LPGA Tour in July or August, whenever they're there, and then an end of summer banquet and final scramble. So our program runs from the middle of May to the middle of August. And then in the off season, fall through the winter, I have a little drop-in practice program for the girls who want to keep playing. I call it Snow Chicks and Snow Peeps. Snow Peeps for the little ones and Snow Chicks for the big ones. Because my ladies program is Snow Birdies, so we have to have the range of age there. It's great fun. It's great fun.
Women's golf competition is going to be sensational this year. There's 3 Symetra Tour events, plus the LPGA tournament over in Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids too, right. I mean, there's so much more than there was even 5 years ago. It's great to see. Yeah, most of my students, my older students, my middle school going into high school and high school girls are really eyeing those college scholarships, which when I was growing up, I started university right before Title IX kicked in. So when I graduated from high school, my choice was golf or piano, and I decided to stick with piano at that point. When I graduated from University of Michigan with my master's degree in piano, it was again piano or golf, and I got a wonderful college position down in Pensacola, Florida at that point in piano. So I really always had golf in the background, like an avocation, and I played amateur tournaments. I really did the whole circuit with GAM and the USGA, and about maybe 15 years ago, one of my golf buddies said, "You know, Annie, you're such a good teacher and you're such a good golfer. Have you ever thought about doing both?" And that's what got me started on this route. Also, when your playing days start to get a little bit limited, you start to look, how can I stay involved in this game? And for me, how can I give back and let, especially the girls, have the same kind of experience that I had? So it was really an easy decision for me to start to go that route. So,
in one way, your time on the bike and riding to the golf course, that unfortunately is gone. But what you did miss was that Title IX came in a little bit later, and that has done so much for girls.
Absolutely. I mean, I am so happy to see what is available for girls now. It's great. It really is. Yeah.
Terrific. I've been talking with Gajda, who is on the staff out at Fox Hills. She has not only a bachelor's and master's, but doctor's degree and a pianist. And I don't know, do you play any tournament or after the tournament? Do you play?
After tournament, do I what?
Do you play in the bar, or do you?
No. I'm strictly a classical pianist. Yeah, really, all classical. And actually, once I started teaching more golf, once I got on the Fox Hills staff, I hate to say this, but basically I closed the lid on my keyboard in May and I opened it in September.
Well, it's still there, though.
But it's still there. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Thanks very much, Ann. Been wonderful talking with you.
I've enjoyed it very much, Jack. And we go back so far, with my uncle and Detroit News, Detroit Free Press. It's great to talk to you today.
It is nice.
Yeah.
When the days get a little bit shorter for me, why, and the years get longer, it's very, very pleasant to remember those good days.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure to talk to you today. Thank you.